Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to use your hands as paintbrushes. So we're going to use printmaking block printing ink. If you don't have that, you can use ordinary poster paint. And if you'd like to make your poster paint a bit thicker, you could mix it with some moisturizing cream. So this is just a piece of plastic which I'm going to use as a palette. You can use anything really, even an old plate. It's just a surface that you're going to put your paint on, and there's a little bit of water in case I need to dilute the water further. So this is really something that has to be done fairly mindfully and becoming aware. I'm just going to wet my hand to start off with, just to be aware of how your hands are going to leave these incredible imprints of wrinkles and surfaces and knuckles and lines. And it's quite a nice little ritual of, leaving a mark on something. So I think that's quite a nice paintbrush, living paintbrush. Right. So it's quite a nice big piece of paper so that we can have space to experiment. So let me just put this down like that and see what beautiful marks that makes. And by repeating it, maybe I can create a cluster of marks that get paler and paler. So I quite like that feeling of getting paler, and we could use that more deliberately at some point. This is a much stronger mark, and even within that it has its own So we don't know what we're doing here, as you can see. It's very hit and miss. I might use now the side of my finger and see what that does. Maybe even my arm. That's quite nice. This is getting a bit dry, so we can just put a little bit more on. Let me see what the arm would do. Oh, it does make nice marks on the plastic as well. So here you can even see the hair from my arm. Maybe I can make a movement that translates into something. You can just experiment. I think movements are quite nice. And then you can just pause and become aware of the marks and what feeling they convey. And I might want to make a feeling of something that's protected, that's enclosed in a space. So that's quite a nice little cave. to make it a little bit more deliberate. Maybe put some little bit footprints here. Nice opening there. There's a sort of cave feeling in here. And a feathered exterior. So you get the idea that you're creating all these incredible marks, and then what you can do at some point when you feel you have enough is almost read them like coffee grounds. And what I would do is I would use the viewfinder to isolate a part that feels exciting. So this one is quite a nice one for me because there's all that empty space which can be used to put color in or put a collage piece in. But there is a feeling that my hands have touched the surface, and that is quite a nice feeling. This one is also quite nice, this sort of mark, and you could turn your page around as well and see things from a different point of view. So this is also quite evocative, how it starts with that very dark edge and then it kind of flutters out. So you get the idea that you can actually use little pieces and also play with the empty spaces. That part I could cover with something else. So these abstract marks just really open the mind up to associations and to reading shapes and finding other readings. So enjoy.